what if your exam is tomorrow situation. So there's a 15-minute video here, and I'll show you all the basics that you need. So you're going to have two questions. One is about data, and one is an essay. We're going to focus on the essay one. The data, that's pretty easy. You just describe it. Okay, so it's like the number of something, and you compare, describe, and compare. Okay? And the other one is an essay, which we'll focus on now. So, number one for the essay, do what the question asks you to. Be very careful to do this correctly. So, the most common mistake in IELTS is going off equals failing, basically, right? You have to answer the question that they gave you. So how do you make sure you do that? Circle the key words, refer back to the question as you plan, as you write, and when you conclude. Okay, so you're going to check back to make sure you're answering that question, that you understand what that question means exactly. All right, you only need 5 kinds of sentences: an SVO, subject, verb, object, SVO, VO, compound, which is SVO and SVO, complex, SVO, subordinator, SVO, or you could do subordinator, SVO, comma, SVO. Okay, and if you're going to use like however, it's SVO, semicolon, however, comma, SVO. Okay, so my students use this and get a 7 on their writing. Again, answer the question, answer the question. We can repeat this a million times. You have to be very, very careful to make sure you check each word in the question. All right. Then keep your ideas simple and clear. You're going to have one idea per paragraph and explain it well. Let's put that down here with the paragraph plan. Super important. All right. Keep your ideas simple and clear. Plan your essay. 5 to 10 minutes is okay. You have 40 minutes to write, but physically writing takes 15 minutes. So don't panic and think, oh, I don't have time to write. The clearer and the better your plan is, the easier the writing is, the better your grammar is, the more space you have to think about your vocabulary. Okay? Plan your essay. Don't panic. Make sure you know what your point of view is. Make sure you know your reason. Make sure you know your reason. And repeat, basically. You have a few different essay types. So agree, disagree. That would be what we've just talked about in here, right? We have problem, solution. Easy way to do that is to do problem here and solution here. That's one way. The other way you can do that is to go problem, solution, problem, solution. So when I say problem, it's going to be like a detail of that situation. So why is there air pollution? This is one reason, that's one reason. What's the solution? What's the solution? Okay? That's another way to do it. You also have discuss and give your opinion. That is going to be, they're going to give you 2 points of view. They're going to give you, right? And you need to discuss the 2. So POV 1, POV 2, and then you're going to do, only for this question, you're going to do paragraph 3. That's for your point of view. It's not the only way to do it, but it's an easy way to remember because it's asking you to do 3 things. So if you do 3 paragraphs, it's easy to remember that you have 3 things to do. Okay? Where else should we go? Let's go to the introduction. Very simple. Topic sentence and a thesis. Topic sentence is give a fact about the topic or give the situation. So like what's going on in that space. Okay? So you want to say something about it. So for example, if we're talking about fast food, many people eat fast food. That's a very basic example. Okay? If we're talking about health, many people do not exercise. Okay? That's what's going on. And then give your thesis. Now, thesis means your point of view. And don't forget that that thesis goes in here, your point of view. And these paragraphs are explaining, especially for these agree, disagree questions. These paragraphs are explaining why you have that point of view. It's very important, very, very important to remember, okay? We'll see that more down here. So this sentence is giving your point of view. And all you need to say is, I will argue that SVO. For example, I will argue that fast food should be banned in schools. Okay? Don't say things like, I'm really strongly for. I really believe very strongly. No, it's not. It's an academic essay. Okay, the other thing that you should not do is paraphrase or repeat the question. It's not necessary. It doesn't get you more marks. It doesn't introduce your topic, and it doesn't make sense. Okay, it's not an academic thing to do. I know people will tell you to do it. It's a bad strategy. There's more than one strategy in this world of how to do essays, and what I'm teaching you to do here, give the situation, is the academic one. That's what we would do in academics. You'll see an introduction, and that introduction will tell you the overview of the topic. Okay, that's at university level. So far so good. You have your idea, you have your plan here, right? You've got your plan. When you do your plan, you will know what your point of view is, you will know your reasons before you write anything, okay? So the paragraph plan is going to look like this. You have your reason. Let's just put that, one second. There we go. You're going to have one idea per paragraph. Okay, so if it is a problem, then it's going to be one problem. If it's problem solution in one, it's just going to be one idea, one thing, right? Like companies pollute too much is one idea. Or if it's going to be a reason, it's going to be fast food should be banned because it is unhealthy. If it's a point of view, then you just copy whatever point of view. If it's to discuss and give your opinion, give that point of view in that paragraph, okay? So one idea per paragraph. And super important, if you check on the banned descriptors, it says explain. You need to explain. And if you follow this structure, it's easier, faster, and you will explain and get a higher mark. So again, you have a topic sentence, same thing as the introduction, just focusing on this particular idea. Give your reason, problem, or the point of view from the other essay, whichever one it is. Explain it, support it. You can use examples. One example is enough. And conclude. And when you conclude, you say things like, as a result, we have this situation, right? Okay, so that is the essay plan. Use some big words and academic phrases. The vast majority of it can be argued that. Try to put some bigger words in, like a plethora of, which just means many, right? Things like that that you know, okay? I've got a video on vocabulary as well, so you can watch that. Hedging. Hedging is important. Hedging shows that your idea is only one side and not universal. So if you say, for example, all fast food is bad. This is not hedging. No good. You want to say fast food can be unhealthy. Fast food is commonly unhealthy. You see? So, or usually, right? Fast food is usually unhealthy. This tells you that, because the reason for this is that if you say all fast food is bad, someone can come along in this debate. Remember, an essay is basically a debate, this kind of essay. And they can say, well, what about X fast food? For example, like a burrito. Is a burrito unhealthy? Not necessarily. It's chickpeas, chicken beans, some sauce. It's not that bad, right? So we always want to hedge. We always want to say may, might, can be, this kind of thing, okay? And then in your conclusion, you want to repeat your thesis and give 2 reasons in the conclusion. So your thesis and your 2 reasons, basically what you're doing is putting this stuff, also with the thesis, repeating it in the conclusion. And then you're done. Good job and good luck with your exam. If you need immediate help, you want some one-to-one lessons, you can find us at, let's see if this works, English Future International Pro. And you can send us an email at English Future International 99 at gmail.com. And this is 99 as well. Okay, good luck and I hope to speak to you soon.